This is Hello Glass with another artist interview. What is your name and are you a glass artist?
My name's Brandon. Yes, I'm a glass artist.
How long have you been making glass and do you consider yourself a master?
I've been blowing glass for about 7 years. No, I wouldn't consider myself a master yet.
Your favorite style or type of glass to create with?
I really like fume work, but next to that would probably be line work.
What state do you call home for your glass shop?
Unfortunately, I'm still in Iowa. Hopefully that will be changing soon, but that's where I am for the time being.
Do you own or work under a glass brand or an art name?
I go by Ved.
Spell it.
VED. It's just the last syllable of my last name. Some of my lazy friends years ago decided one syllable was easier than two.
Close that door. Do you make your living solely off glass art?
I do not currently.
If you could make glass with anyone living, who would that be?
Anyone living. There's a whole regime of people I'd love to blow glass with, but I'd have to say probably Bob Snodgrass. He would definitely be somebody I'd like to throw down with.
What style or technique of glass is hardest for you to do?
Right now, I would have to say Filicellos. I've messed with them, but I've been very unhappy with the results.
Name two people that taught or influenced your glass skills.
Ooh, influence pretty much everybody in the late 90s and early 2000s when I was just sitting around getting on glasspipes.org every day and drooling over the work. I got a chance to work with Matt from Eugene Rain years ago. That was a big deal for me. Learned quite a bit in that weekend, and just some of the local guys that I've gotten a chance to kick around with and bounce ideas off of and learn a little bit here and there from too.
Is there any style or technique of glass that you would or will learn in the future?
I'd love to dial in the Filicellos. They seem to be pretty hot. I just don't know if I have the patience for all the stringer work that needs to go into it. But really impressed by some of the, I guess, flip work, the pictures, and some of the things these guys are doing. It's pretty incredible. And aside from that, dial in my lathe skills a little bit better.
Name two glass artists that impress you.
Ooh, so many that impress me, but Eugeni's always been a big one, and I really like what Deppy's been doing lately too. Been a fan of his work for more than a decade now. So,
What style or technique in glass amazed you when you first saw it?
oh, when I was a kid and started seeing reversals, that was what I drooled over every day. That and honeycomb techniques, but these days, a lot of the scientific assembly is really impressive. It's amazing what some of these guys are doing.
Worst injury you ever got making glass art?
Worst injury, I guess longest lasting would be a scar on my arm here that I used my arm to catch a tube sliding out of the kiln and branded me pretty good, but it did not hit the floor, so.
A win and a loss.
Yeah.
What do you wish to accomplish in the glass industry?
Now that things are going a little better for me in life, I'd love to get my name out there more and really push my skills as a glass blower, develop more, and just really get my name out there and turn it into a full-time job again. I did when I was younger in college, but the last few years I've been required to maintain a full-time job, so I've been splitting my time between working elsewhere and glass blowing, so I'm looking forward to focusing on glass.
How does a glass fan get a hold of you or get to buy your work?
Currently, there's not too many outlets. I've been hiding for quite a while, but
Got an email?
I believe I'm going to jump on Facebook here before long, just specifically with my glass work, it'll more than likely be under Ved. And then my email is just first and last name, Brandon Medved at gmail.com.
Spell that.
BrandonMedved at gmail.
Awesome. You've got 3 minutes to tell the world whatever you want. Go for it.
This is a tough one. One of the biggest things that I've had going on in my life for the last 6 years has been the result of people who were scared. I'd say we're making a lot of progress in this world. Things are going very well in certain places, slow in other places, but I feel that progress is built on the backs of those who did their time when things got tough. And I encourage everyone who gets in a pinch to stick to their guns, stick to what they believe in, and keep fighting for what everyone's fighting for, the good cause, and don't help anybody out who's only trying to slow us down.
This was Hello Glass with another Real Glass Artist interview. Thank you so much for your time.
Thanks.